Alright, y'all. We are back with the video. We are back with the reaction. Now, the reason why the screen is like this is because what I'm about to show y'all, it's something I can't wrap my brain around. How could this, what you're about to see, is even possible? Of course, since I got my Warriors on, it's about the Warriors, right? 3, 2. Jimmy Butler and LeBron James are two stars on the Warriors' radar, per Brian Windhorst. Could you see either of them playing in Golden State with Steph Curry? Okay, so there is a video. We can watch the video. But before we get into that, if you were to ask me who fits more on the Warriors, of course, best case scenario is get LeBron, but I don't know. I'd rather see Jimmy Butler on the Warriors because I feel like he would fit more with the culture than LeBron. I can't wrap my brain around LeBron being on the Warriors. We had KD, right? Let's go back in time real quick, right? We went from 2015 to 2018 being peak NBA rivalries, right? LeBron versus Steph Curry. Steph Curry being the best player on the planet. It was Steph Curry or Jordan, who's the most inspirational, influential athlete in basketball. And then LeBron 3-1. Then there's pictures like this. There's pictures like this. You know what I mean? Moments like this happen. Oh, let me go back. Moments like this happen. Stepped on his shoes, then start talking crazy. Then it was another moment in 2018. You know what I mean? Them going back and forth for years. Let's pull this video.
Curry drives again, left-handed, blocked by James, rejected out of bounds. He's done that a couple of times in these finals, and the two of them have some words.
So you know what I mean? Like, this is peak. Oh, we gotta pull up some more. LeBron versus Curry, right? 2018. This
Particular play. And these two just talking, going back and forth.
Tell him get the F out my face. And then even 2017, Curry broke LeBron. This play right here.
This is Luke.
Of course, we gotta hear from Stay Phone. But y'all get what I'm saying, though, right? Like, how could we go from Curry versus LeBron every year to LeBron and Curry on the same team? Like, look at Curry just completely destroy LeBron. Like, you know what I mean? And then he got get back from the previous finals when LeBron was talking crazy after he swatted Curry layup and stepped on his unanimous MVP shoes. Look, he completely broke him down. So how could we go from all of this for all these years, right? And then Kevin Durant joined the Warriors and he's just like public enemy number one. It just became F Kevin Durant, FKD. To this. Now we're getting, could LeBron and Curry be teammates? Because of the Olympics. They still high off the Olympics. It's just like, dang, dude, do y'all really want LeBron on the Warriors that bad? Now, it's one of those, and then again, too, it's one of those once in a generational things to see LeBron and Curry as teammates. Because you know LeBron, low-key, he said it himself, he want to play with Steph Curry. Look. Playing with... He said it himself on his own show. He wants to play with Curry. There you go, right here's a short.
Straight up. For him to come out and say,
Who else you gonna play with?
Steph Curry.
That's
LeBron
y'all king want to play with Curry.
is up there in the GOAT
Look.
conversation.
Straight up.
For him to come out and say, who else you want to play with?
Steph Curry. Steph Curry's the one that I want to play with, for sure, in today's game.
In my opinion, that is like, number one, that's one of the ultimate signs of respect.
Like, even y'all king want to play with Curry. Like, who doesn't want to play with Curry? Ask Kevin Durant. You know what I mean? But then you get Jimmy Butler, right? Jimmy Butler probably fit more with the Warriors culture because it's like, okay, you get Curry, Buddy, Jimmy, Draymond. That still ain't solved the center problem. We still don't have no bigs. We have no center. But I will say this about LeBron too, though. If LeBron goes to the Warriors, the him versus Jordan conversation is over with. Because even though Jordan retired, he still won every championship with the Bulls. He went to the Wizards in his, like, you know, old man stage. But LeBron going to the Warriors, bro, do you know how down bad the, what y'all call them, bronzexuals would be? Bronzexuals gonna be down bad if he go to the Warriors, I'm telling you. All them years of F Steph Curry, now you gotta love him because he's on the same team. Your king joined the Warriors, not the other way around. But yeah, Jimmy going to the Warriors probably makes a little more sense. But then again, no matter who they get, they still have no bigs. Looney is not a center. But who would y'all even trade? So that means everybody except Curry, Draymond, and maybe Buddy Hield is untouchable. Everybody else is gone. Or either gone or everybody else is literally on training watch right now. Like, literally, y'all are on G League, D League, shipped off to either LA or Miami watch. But let's watch this video real quick. Yeah, man, that's crazy. How is that even a... Wow, we really got LeBron to possibly going to the Warriors before GTA 6.
As it is time for Windy Watch. And of course, for that, we welcome in our NBA insider, Brian Windhorst. Windy, give us 3 things we should be keeping an eye on in the NBA right about now.
Well, Graz, you know this is NBA Cup quarterfinal day, and there's a big game tonight in Houston between the Warriors and Rockets. And one of the most important players to watch in the league right now, believe it or not, is Jonathan Kuminga. And the reason I say that is that the Warriors have been sniffing around making a star player transaction for almost a year now. And right now, they're basically making the final...
one of the past Warriors videos that Jonathan Kuminga has taken a huge leap this year as far as his play style. So his revenue is... appeal to other teams is rising. The way how he's been playing, he's been showing a lot of, I mean, of course he's athletic, but the shot has been there. He's showing a jump shot now. And I always said Jonathan Kuminga is like a young LeBron.
Analysis.
I'm telling you, that's his ceiling is a 2004, 5, 6, 7 LeBron.
So, are they going to keep him or are they going to move him?
Over
the last 2 weeks, he's moved into the starting lineup. He's averaged 21 points and 5 rebounds and almost 50% shooting in those games. And let's see, this also could be termed as a showcase, depending. Now, who would they potentially be showcasing him for? That's a good question to ask. One of the most important names to watch between now and the February trade deadline isn't just Jonathan Kuminga. It's also Jimmy Butler down in Miami. Jimmy Butler is really, since last spring...
Because really, you got to think, right? Jimmy Butler, he may be casual when the season starts, but when April come around, that's when Jimmy just all of a sudden wake up and choose violence. Now he's Jordan's son in March and April.
When the Heat made it clear they were not going to extend his contract, we were probably headed for an ending of the ways between the Heat and Jimmy Butler.
Like, where does this even come from?
I wouldn't say it's a done deal yet, but I think teams are starting to kick the tires there and look.
Mike Dunleavy, you better not be playing solitaire in your office. I know that.
What it might take.
And
the Warriors are one of them.
The
Warriors have been really active in trying to look for a star player. They kicked the tires on a couple other stars over the summer. And if Jimmy Butler is available and the Warriors feel like they need to upgrade, that could be. But who else is on their list, Roz? That's LeBron James. And I know that this is one of the most fascinating opportunities in the league. It's a delicious scenario to think about. The Warriors have dreamed of pairing LeBron with Steph Curry and Draymond Green since last year. They've made an inquiry, and it got shut down last February. That was before LeBron played with Steve Kerr and Steph Curry and won the gold medal over the summer. So they will definitely monitor the situation, and I don't think they do anything without knowing this door is locked. But I would just say with LeBron, it's up to him. He has a no-trade clause, and he has given no indication he wants the Lakers to do anything but upgrade the roster they've got, not that he wants to go anywhere.
So how do they do that? How do the Lakers go about upgrading the roster to LeBron's satisfaction?
Yeah, the Lakers are actually a very simple team to look at. They're a terrible defensive team, Dan. They're 26th in the league. There's only 30 teams, okay? The teams below them are all awful at the bottom of the standings. It's actually an accomplishment that they're 2 games over 500 with a defense as bad as they have. So any transaction they make has got to be for players who can play defense. And specifically, they need a big man. Their big man situation right now, after Anthony Davis is really in tatters. They've been playing two-way guys because of injuries and lack of depth there. And then when I talk to executives in the league, they say...
Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Give me 1 quick second. All right, we're back.
When the Lakers have had conversations, they've actually been looking for a guard too. They're looking for a guard who can defend. They have D'Angelo Russell who could be used in a trade. And so they need
We don't want him back over here.
Defensive players. But, I got to tell you, the Lakers have not made a significant transaction trade-wise in almost 2 years. So this is an old story with the same roster, basically achieving the same way.
So what happens if they don't do what LeBron wants them to do? Like, is there a world where they do make a move, where he does end up at some place like Golden State? Is that at all possible at this point?
I'm a gigantic actions over words guy, Dan. And LeBron's actions at last year's trade deadline, when he rejected the interest in the Warriors, last summer he sat there and offered to take less money from the Lakers if they could find somebody in free agency. They didn't. And then he went ahead and signed a 3-year contract with a no-trade clause anyway. All of those actions make it extremely clear he wants to be a Laker. That said, we have 2 months, basically 2 months from right now is when the trade deadline is. If he changes his mind, I promise you it will get public and we will all know. But right now, he wants to be a Laker, and he's focused on having the Lakers help him get some defensive players.
All right, well, that sounds good because it gives us license to continue asking you about it, and that will continue to be informative and fascinating.
Problem.
Wendy, thanks so much.
Yeah, bro. It just, I don't know. Either open to trading Jimmy Butler. Rockets, Mavericks, and Warriors are the top of the nation, so basically somewhere in Texas or in the Bay Area. Oh man, that sounds crazy. The only people that want this trade to happen are ESPN. LeBron will not team up with Steph Curry. ESPN, the LeBron James Network. ESPN has been horrible for 8 to 10 years now. ESPN wants this so bad. This will never happen. Dub say no to the drama queen. Didn't you hear Brian Windhorst say the Warriors asked the Lakers about before the Olympics? ESPN has been running the Uncle Bron and Curry story every day for the past week. Things must be slow at ESPN. Warriors are foolish to make this trade. Bron stopped playing defense many years ago. If the Warriors and Lakers wanted trade partners, Anthony Davis would be a better option. He fits the Warriors' needs perfectly. I ain't gonna lie to you. If we get Anthony Davis, that'll probably be better than LeBron. Because LeBron old. You know what I mean? He don't even... We've been saying this for a while, too, that LeBron stopped playing defense for years. Probably since the bubble. Probably the last time he stopped playing defense since the bubble. Stopped playing defense. But if we get Anthony Davis, that would help a lot for our height. That's what we need is height. So Anthony Davis protecting the glass, I was thinking more of like a low end like Andrew Bogut to protect the basket and catch alley-oops. So if we get Anthony Davis, we're making the finals. We get Jimmy Butler and Anthony Davis or we're making the finals. We're not losing to nobody. Unless somebody takes a vacation day. Did you forget when Steph was asked to join LeBron? He said no. He did say that. Won the finals, championship. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You guys let me know down below in the comments how you feel about this topic of LeBron or Jimmy Butler possibly going to play for the Warriors. And yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. You guys really appreciate it. See you guys in the next video.